Guys, all right. I don't want to get like too women's issues with you guys off the top, but I read a stat today, and I'm like, oh, we need to talk about this one. I read a stat today that said 91% of women hate their bodies. 91%. I could not believe that number. I was like, who the hell do these 9% bitches think they are? You think you're better than me? Some bullshit. I don't like that at all. That number threw me off big time. Yeah. Exactly. I don't know about you guys, I'm really, really poor. So much fun. Have you guys ever made craft dinner with just water? Johnny, butter and milk doing a lot of legwork on that dish. I gotta tell you, it's not good otherwise. I'm like not too sad about it though. I've been poor my whole life, not bragging or anything. Pretty good. Yeah. I was so poor. I grew up in a hoarding house. I don't know if you guys have ever noticed, but that is like specifically a poor person problem to have, right? Because no rich person has ever looked at an empty egg carton and went, we're gonna need this. Put it in the closet. Yeah. It's weird when you grow up like in that kind of environment because you think that's normal, right? Like the first time I went to one of my friends' houses, I was just blown away. So, oh my God, where are all of your newspapers? Where do your cats go to die? What happens? Is it just nice? Oh man, yeah, it's poor. I got a lot of hand-me-downs growing up because, you know, it's poor. Have you ever gotten hand-me-downs? This is my only gripe with it, is that you never, if you've ever seen them, you never get them like folded up into a nice little basket and then they give them to you like, oh, here's you and your close friend. It's always in a shitty garbage bag. Like, here you go, you human landfill, enjoy my trash. Yeah. It's really weird too, because you can't wear everything that they give you. I don't know if you guys have noticed this. You can't wear a t-shirt for a holiday if it's not that holiday. Okay? Like if I was wearing a St. Patrick's Day t-shirt right now, you'd be like, is that girl going through a divorce? What's happening? Give her some money. Jesus. Oh man. I love to fish. Any fishermen, fisher ladies? Any fisher ladies in here, yeah? Oh man, yeah, women, we can fish now. Guys, it's 2015. Women don't need to know what year it is anymore. Alright, we can get out there and do it, man. I love fishing because it's like considered a sport, but you just like get hammered. Like that's all that happens. Literally the last time I went fishing, the first thing my dad said to me, he threw me a beer and was like, gotta drink like a fish to think like a fish. Let's do this. Get out there. Yes, I was like, that is my favorite slogan ever. Fantastic. Sign me up. Yeah. The weird thing is if you ever go fishing like with a true, like a real fisherman, they always have weird tips and tricks that don't make any sense, right? Like the last time I went with my dad, he goes, okay, you know what? We haven't caught anything yet. Time to pull out the secret move. I was like, okay, and he makes me lean in and whispers it to me so the fish won't hear, I guess. I have no idea. He goes, all right, here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna take that rod, you're gonna jerk that rod twice, okay? I'm gonna spin this canoe into a tight circle, it's gonna make the line whistle, and we're gonna catch a fish. I was like, did a fish tell you that? What? I was giving you this information because I'm pretty sure it was my alcoholic grandfather. And he was talking about picking up women, just for your information. That's how that goes. I will say my least favorite thing though is if you go fishing with real fishermen, they always say the same thing at the end of the trip if you didn't catch anything. They always say, well, guess the fish just aren't biting today, eh? Guess those fish just aren't biting. Like, yeah, I know I've been here, but they never say it like they're stating a fact. Like they always say like all the fish got together and decided, no, today is not our day. Tomorrow maybe. Which I think we can all agree is pretty much the equivalent of a bunch of guys striking out at a bar all night, standing outside and go, oh, goddamn lesbians, eh? Lesbians all night, can you believe this? No, change the bait, brush your teeth, you're doing it wrong. It's not the lesbians' fault, I assure you. Yeah, I've been dating a little bit. I find when you go on dates, I don't want to like reveal any, women's secrets, but I'm gonna do just this little one. When we go on dates, trust me, we want to have sex just as much as you want to have sex. But we want to seem like classy ladies, right? So we gotta push that urge down. So we have like moves that we do so that we'll stop ourselves. This one's my favorite. We go out, we're like, okay, I'm going on a date tonight. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just not gonna shave. And that's gonna be the barrier that stops this proceedings. And then what happens, you come home, you look your roommate in the eye, and you're like, oh, I did it anyway. Oh, my bad. Yeah, because like a guy doesn't really care. So I don't think this system's like necessarily working out for us. So here's what I do now. This is my move. Instead of not shaving now, I just shave right down the middle. Yeah. I want you guys to think about that for a second, because it's a visual piece. It is. It's a visual piece, yes. Because you can't explain that to nobody, okay? You can't pull your pants down and be like, oh, I'm sorry. I thought you'd like the look of a balding man's head. Enjoy that. I was going for a Costanza. It's really more of a Danny DeVito. It's kind of fluffy on the sides there. It's nice. It's nice.